ونحن في قرية الولجة نشكر حكومتكم على دعمها للمقاومة الشعبية في مناطق أخرى من فلسطين. وبما أن الولجة ستخسر بقية أراضيها إذا تم بناء جدار الفصل العنصري، فإننا نهيب بكم وبحكومتكم دعمنا في مقاومتنا الأسبوعية.
تقوم منظمة التحرير الفلسطيني على كافة المستويات والصعد لإيصال هذا المشروع إلى نهايته متمثل أساسا في تمكين شعبنا من العيش بحرية وكرامة في دولة مستقلة له كسائر شعوب الأرض. أقول لكم من واجبنا أن نقف إلى جانبكم بما يمكنكم على درب الحرية.
يا عمي ابعد عنا يا عمي.
ابعد خليها وخش عليه.
يا عمي اقعد اقعد شوي.
سلام.
In the 50s, he lost his cousin who went down to the spring down the hill close to the green line to get some water from the spring, and he was shot by the border police while he was fetching the water.
وهذا يعني اللي بنتميز فيه عن باقي الناس والمأساة عن جميع الوحدين، مأساة شعب كامل.
And you know, we are like the rest of the Palestinians. We have lost a lot, but you know, it's not uncommon for Palestinians to lose a lot in this process.
وهي مستمرة الاضطهاد والمعاناة يعني.
So they are pursuing us, and there's more to come, and more has come.
وهي نحكي الأموات يعني السنة الحاصلة.
And now they, as you can see, we are under threat. أنت وين الأراضي اللي عندك؟ بنقدر أحكي لهم عن أراضيك هون.
الأراضي هي وين الشارع الأسفل كله جاي على الشارع تبعي لهون للوادي.
So his land is from that asphalt street on top of the hill down to the valley. This land belongs to his family. If we don't have, we don't buy.
عند العرب كلها.
So do you have any questions or?
كل زي مثلا بقول إذا الله أطعمك اطعم.
He says there's an Arabic saying that says, if God gives you food, then feed to the others. كما شغلات على موضوع الأراضي هذا كل شيء.
ماشي أنت بتعرف.
بعرف أنا بس إنه بدي إياك أنت تجاوب. أنا بلاش تجاوب. بدك تجاوب أنا بجاوب.
كل هاي القضاء إسرائيلي والحاكم إسرائيلي والجلاد إسرائيلي، شو بده يكون موقفنا وإحنا فلسطينيين.
He says we are Palestinian when the police is Israeli Jews, when the judge is Israeli, when the prosecutor is Israeli. What do you expect?
Of the events in the past 2 days, as you know, I was called for 2 events on Monday. One for a court case for a so-called traffic violation, and one for appearance before the Shabak, the Israeli intelligence, on the same day on Monday afternoon. On Sunday, my lawyers requested a delay for my traffic violation tickets, and they were supposed to call me back with regards to whether this was approved or not. I didn't hear back from them, and so I tried to reach them many times. Finally, having given up on that, I decided to go ahead and go for the court appearance on Monday. On Monday morning, we started around 6 in the morning because the court in Ofer, a military court, are about 2-hour drive. They are north of Ramallah, going through around the settlements in a very lengthy way, of course, as is usual here, through several checkpoints and so on. But anyway, we managed to arrive at the place around 8:30 in the morning, or before actually 8:30 slightly, so we were in time. But obviously when we arrive, the car has to stay outside, and then we have to leave the car outside, walk into the place, And as we walk into the place, there's a check where they check our, there's an X-ray machine, turnstile, check our ID cards, and then you walk outside into a walkway that's a tunnel-like structure, and then into another area where you take a Palestinian vehicle, shared taxi, which takes you to the actual compound. For 2 shekels, a distance of about 600 meters, maybe a kilometer. As we arrive there, we show them our ID cards. They have a list that represents who is requested to appear in court, etc. My name is on the list, so they tell me that obviously there was no approval of a delay in the court appearance. So I enter, I give them the ID card, I give them the order for court appearance. They tell us that the only things allowed in are basically money and cigarettes. Everything else will have to go into lockers on the wall that are shared for the traffic violations and separate for the security violators. Security is the main things that people come there for the courts are, and there were hundreds of people for the courts every day that pass through this system. Entered into the area, we realized that what they meant by money is just money without wallets, so we had to actually go back out, put our wallets in the closet, just keep the money in our hands basically. Nothing, no notes, no pieces of paper, etc. I managed to smuggle in basically 1 piece of paper, which is the request for appearance at the Israeli intelligence in Gush Etzion, because I wanted the judge to delay the trial based on that. After we entered through a number of additional security checks, we are released into a compound area which includes about 10 or so barracks. Each one represents a court. These are like mobile homes that the courts are held in. And we waited there for our name to be called and assigned one of these court places. I was assigned courthouse number 5 with a number of other traffic people. We went in there and we wait, and as the time got close to the time I really need to leave for my appearance at the intelligence headquarters, I finally decided I cannot wait any longer. I approached the policeman and a lawyer, and I told them that basically I cannot hang around for this trial because I'm wanted by the Israeli intelligence services in Gush Etzion, which is about 2-hour drive. So based on that, they put my case on top, basically brought me before the judge. The judge asked what's going on. I explained that my lawyers told me that they had asked for a delay. I haven't heard whether a delay was granted or not, but my name is on the list, so obviously I was asked in, and I asked if she would consider a delay. She was about maybe 25, 30 years old. And she approved the delay for 2 weeks for my trial there. We rushed from there to the military compound in Gush Etzion. 2 hours later, we hang around in Gush Etzion for another couple of hours. Basically, the first hour, just they refused to even answer when we say to them we are here for interview, etc. Finally, they take my ID card about an hour and a half later. And then we wait another hour, and then another hour passes. A lot of people there are waiting to get permits to go to places like Jerusalem for medical treatments, etc. And they were all denied, basically. Most of them were denied this, including family with a child with Duchenne muscular dystrophy was given only 6 days instead of the 60 days that are required for the treatment. Others were denied outright for this, including people who had really severe medical conditions.